Alright, hello. I'm recording my first, one of these top-down video situations, so I will try my best. I ordered 3 covers from Amazon as well as this accessory. I'm going to start with the cheaper and more, I guess, similar-ish ones. This one is the cheapest and the most TN-like. I did already unwrap and play with all of these. So this one has this little tag that I need to, if I was going to keep it, I would need to figure out how to cut that off. I'd probably honestly just remove all of these little bits and baubles. I think quality-wise, it's okay. It's like reasonably thick enough, but I don't know if I can get this to show up. This is not like suede. It's not a suede lining. This is cloth. Cloth covering it. I think, yeah, that's picking up. You can see like the stitching. This one is nice in that it's only, I believe it was $14.99, and it comes with lots of accessories. So you get this, and one thing, as I did purchase this to hypothetically put in one of these two if I decided to keep those, and I hate it. I had read a review about the texture. It's actually like a sensory nightmare. If you have sensory issues, don't buy this. I can like it's like nails on a chalkboard to even touch it. I also think it's less functional because these ones, these can fit multiple cards, and they're separated with this nightmare. There's no separation. This is one big pocket. That's one big pocket, and then this is one big zip. This one also comes with 3 inserts. You get the lined, this craft paper, and this blank. And then here's the back end of the plastic insert. This one only comes with 1 string on it, and then it has this jump band to bring the other 2 in. So if you did not buy another jump band, this would be a situation where this is going to be sticking out. You would need another one to switch it up. And you can look up a video on YouTube for how to correctly install your inserts so that the middle one doesn't stick out. This part is actually attached through the center right here, and then it goes over, and then the main band comes out here. So with these 2 guys at the bottom, one of them is the jump band, and then one of them is the like center string. You can just push these back on. If I were to keep this, I would definitely like tear this entire thing apart so that I could remove this and probably remove these guys. I was really nervous about this one just because of that thickness and that hard spine. It really cannot be, I mean, I guess if you really pushed it, you could like squish the end down, but the center won't really go. Huge benefits to this one. You can stick a charm on the front. A couple huge pros right off the bat is that we have 4 strings. So that's really nice. And then versus like the Midori, the toggle for the closure is right in the center, where the Midori would have it, I mean, this wouldn't be here on the Midori, but it would have it right here, and then the string like pops up and sticks out and bothers you. And that's one of the reasons I decided not to buy the Midori version. So this one does come with lots of slots, which is great. And these do fit cards just fine. You can also put cards in the back, but these aren't divided, so your cards would probably like end up smooshing together, which is not ideal. One thing to note about this, I saw a lot of the reviews saying like, wow, this smells so good, just like, like real leather. To me, it smells like awful, like just horrible, gross chemical. It does not have a nice leather smell at all. I'm a leather smell enjoyer, and this is not that. Quick run through pens. We have the Uni Jetstream. I think this is the Ball Slim 3 or something like that. Oh gosh. Good fit. Regular Uni. Good. I know I am going through a big pile of Unis. I'm sorry. Uni F. Friction, Pilot Friction. This is the Point Knock one. Platinum Preppy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe when the leather stretches, that'll get easier. I don't think this one. This is a Unijet Stream, like 3 slot. Oh, wow. Unpleasant, but it does go in. The next one's definitely we are not succeeding in. This is a Kaweco Sport. Yeah, no. You would have to hook it. And then this is probably also a no-go. Like maybe we can get it halfway. Yeah, that's not. So once again, you would have to clip it there. And then again, I'm not going to put my Decimo in because I don't want it to get stained, but it would fit just fine. All right, the last and most exciting, exciting to me, like for you guys, maybe the other ones are more exciting. Okay, this one came with an extra set of strings, which is super generous. I've never seen any others come with that. And like quite a nice case. I was really impressed. The box is also like nice and thick. Moterm does really well with their packaging. This is also by far the most expensive, but in my opinion, it is by far the nicest. I am a little biased as I already have the standard sized TN companion. Okay, so as you can see, I've been messing around with this, so these are like kind of out. It does come with these 3 books. It comes with a grid, lined, and a blank, which is very nice. This one also has 4 strings, but then as you can see, it gets a lot more features. So you've got the 3 card slots here. These will fit multiple cards. I could fit roughly 3. The problem is when you start slamming 3 in, obviously this is going to, you know, stick out. Yeah, smaller pocket here. This will also fit a card. This is the same size as these card slip pockets. We've got the zip, which is really, really nice for like coins or just little things that you don't want to lose. We have secretarials on both sides, and then a nice large cash thing. Despite knowing the size of a passport, I've never had a passport TN before. This is my first. That's why I ordered 3. And I was shocked. Let me tell you, I have pretty small hands for reference. Like I have smaller than normal hands. I was shocked by how little it was. I am so enamored with this guy. I think all of these are going to be just fine. You notice like they're all going so much easier. One thing with the Moterm is that it is elastic. So there's a stretch. And also they're not getting caught on like anything on the inside. I'm thinking about getting a friction multi-pen for this setup. Oh wow. I am. Wow. I'm kind of surprised that that fit. And then, my beautiful, my favorite. One thing I didn't mention earlier is the way that these pen loops sit. So this one does kind of, it wants to stay in, and you would have to constantly train it to push itself out. So it would try to shove into your books, where this one is already out. That's not going to be a concern for you. As you can see, pretty big size jumps. Like this one, I really did not realize how much bigger this one was. It is also a little bit taller. I don't know how well that shows up on, oh, that's hard because of that. There's quite a bit of extra size there. And that applies to the Moterm too. It's a little bit harder to see with the Moterm. But it is also taller than the Moterm. This one obviously is already full. I actually found this one to be really nice when it came to putting my cards in it, which is that it didn't bulk up that much and things didn't get too wonky when I put my cards in the slot. So if you're someone that doesn't, you don't want this as your card option, I would personally pick the plastic over this, unless you can find a cloth version that like has the separators. I couldn't find one on Amazon. I'm sure they exist. It'd probably also be pretty easy to make one if you are, you know, sewing inclined. So the qualities that I was really looking for with these were, one, it needs to fit in my small purse. For reference, this is my Moterm companion with a sterling ink and 1 full year in it. And like the book is pretty much all that would fit. Like you're pretty restricted after that point. It's also important to me that I be able to carry my Kindle around. So I'll actually put the Kindle in first because it's chunkier or longer. So yeah, like very easy fit either way. And oh, I would show you my phone also goes in here, but I'm recording with it. So but yeah, like that, very, very, very easy. Even like stuffed up, when I originally put like things in there, it fit no problem. This guy. So it's not great. It also kind of sticks out the top, so the purse won't fasten. I guess I can force it, but that's only with these 3 books, and with more stuff in there, it did not fasten. I would have to definitely put it down on its side most of the time, and then I don't think I would be able to really fit my phone in there. So that is the big reason I did not go with this one. It's just that extra height was going to make it weird. This one, even though it is obviously quite a bit thicker than that one, mostly because of that extra like money back slip pocket, but this one easily closes. Ooh, could easily fit like my phone and my handkerchief over here. If I did need to put it down on its side, that's totally fine too, although I probably wouldn't. Technically they all fit, but I will say this one fits the best, and this one's just my favorite. The color of this doesn't really show in regular lighting. You have to be outside. Like it probably just looks black on camera, but maybe you can see like some of the green coming oh yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it there. The next thing that I wanted with these was to be able to put a charm on them. Now here's the thing. Ideally this charm would be, you know, right here. I was going to get a couple saint charms to put on these, like Saint Christopher, for example, the patron saint of traveling. And then with this one, you really don't have as many options. It's either going to have to go on the zipper pull. It could technically go to the bottom and then like hang out the bottom here. You could also tie something to this and then let it dangle over. Or the other option would be to tie it onto there and then just be really careful every time you open it so that it doesn't fall out. I also grabbed some larger books just to be able to show you kind of what you might be able to get away with here. This one, you're not really going to get much out of this. I'm not going to even put this thing on, attempt to put it on the strings because that would be bad, but I will just shove it in the back. You could get away with this. It sticks out though. Next up in this, this is it's the same size as the Field Notes, but it's thicker. It's a Clairefontaine. I actually have no idea what size this is. I got this at the Met. It's wider. Yeah, it's wider. At the same height. And then the one that is, you know, clearly not going to fit any of these, but I thought it may be good for size reference is this is an A6 half-year Stology. Yeah. This is the one that is going to be the most friendly to oversized books because it is a little bit taller. So, I mean, yeah, like that doesn't even really stick out when it's in there. It's not going to fit in the back. I did try. I'm just actually going to stuff all of these in here because there's no inserts in here anyway. And kind of... So yeah, really only the A6 is too big. Even the, like this matte one, doesn't really stick out that far. Oh, okay. Hey. Yeah, I would say this one gives you the most flexibility if you really want like a bulkier setup, like you want to be able to cram more things in there. Or if you want to put larger like field notes, and I have no idea what the size is. I don't know if you can read that, but I have all of the sizes written out. So this one is the height of a pocket and the width of nothing. I guess it's somewhere in, but it's slightly wider than a Weeks and narrower than an A6. So it's like a wide pocket, I guess. And then this is a comparison of them all stuffed with random things put together. So just for like, if I can show you the squish factor, you know, one of the big things that draws me to the Moterm is that even though it's chunky, you can always squish it down. Same kind of concept here. Like this, you're kind of stuck with the spine, which for some people could be like a huge pro. This one, if you are really, really looking for something that's inexpensive, something that is extremely portable, like I think this would fit in the average, you know, like a wider pocket. And if you don't want a ton of inserts, and if you don't mind the cloth lining. This one, if you want a little bit more like a chunky monkey, if you want the extra pockets, if you want 4 strings, like I really think this is a great choice. If you are gonna want maybe like field note sized books to fit, this one's good. And then this one, if you don't mind spending like a little bit more. I know this is still, for people that really like planner covers, like $45 is nothing. To me, you know, I'm starting an all new system. I've never used Passport before. If you don't mind spending a little bit more, if you want all of the wallet features built in, which was really important to me. A big point of this was to replace my wallet, so that I could just carry this around to really simplify. So for me, this is the perfect fit. All right, if you were interested in ordering an Amazon Passport cover, I hope this helped. Thank you so much for watching. I'm not looking forward to editing this. I'm currently at 44 minutes. Let's see what I'm able to edit it down to.